everyone. I hope you're having a good week. And it's pretty cold at the moment, eh?
Yeah, it is really cold.
Really cold. So today we are going to do feelings yoga. So we're going to talk about our feelings for a little bit, and we are going to do different poses of animals that express different feelings. So we all know that lockdown is continuing, and maybe we are feeling a little bit annoyed about it, not being able to see our friends or go to school. But then we also need to remember what we are grateful for and the things in our lives that make us happy. Okay, so to start, you're going to shake your sillies out. So, Kira, would you like to shake your sillies out?
And maybe I'll shake my hiccups up too.
No, maybe the hiccups, okay. I'm going to shake all those crazinesses out. Cool, and then you are going to sit comfortably. So you can cross your legs, and then you're going to make sure your spine is nice and straight, so your back is nice and straight. Placing your hands down onto the knees, and then you're going to gently close your eyes and just take your chin down a little bit. Tuck your chin down, okay. Not too far down, a little bit up. Yes, all right, okay. So you're going to close your eyes. And then before we start our breathing, we're just going to think about something that makes us happy. And when we're ever feeling a little bit sad, we're going to go back to that thought of what makes us feel happy. And then you can breathe out through your nose. And then breathe in deeply through your nose. And out through your nose. In through your nose. And out through your nose. In through your nose. And out through your nose. In through your nose. And then when you breathe out, you're going to imagine that you are building or blowing a big bubble around you. So you're breathing out, blowing a big bubble. Breathing in. Breathing out, making your bubble even bigger. Breathing in. And when you breathe out, your bubble's even bigger. And then you can keep your eyes closed. You can just carry on breathing. And now you're going to imagine that you are sitting inside your bubble. And nobody can come into your bubble unless you say they can or give them permission to. So you are safe inside your bubble with your happy thoughts. And then you can slowly open your eyes. Okay, so before we get started on our warming up of our body, we are going to, if you are with your sister or your brother or your mom or your dad, whoever you're with, you're going to face each other now. And we will continue to face you. And we're going to warm our faces up. So the first thing we're going to do is, how do you show somebody that you're happy?
You smile.
You smile. Okay, so everybody, big smiles. Big smiles. And then how do you show somebody that you are sad? Sad face. And then how do you show somebody that you're angry? Angry faces. Okay, so we're warming our muscles in our faces here. And then how do you show somebody that you are surprised? And
okay,
to
that
be
was a little late.
and to be silly, that's also an emotion. Silly, pulling faces, doing crazy things and acting silly. Okay, so that's another way to warm your cheeks up. Alright, we're going to warm our shoulders up by going, rolling them backwards. And then rolling them forwards. And then we're going to roll our necks in one direction 2 times. And then in the opposite direction. So make sure you're doing this nice and slowly. wrists up. So the wrists are going in circles. And then the other way. And then we're going to place our hands down. Our fingers are facing our buttocks and we're bringing our legs out. And we're going to lift one leg and rotate the ankle round. And then in the other direction, which is going to feel strange. Same foot, other direction. And then now the other foot. One direction, other direction. And then we're going to sit cross-legged again. We're going to bring our hands next to us. We're going to reach our hand that's on my side, swooping it down and reaching over. So we're going to starting to warm up the sides of our body. So we're stretching the sides of our body nicely. And then across to the other side, placing your hand down and swooping up and over. Stretching that side of the body. And then down. And one more time to the other side. Swooping up and over. Roll away.
I'm getting confused.
And then to the other side. Swooping down, up and over. Cool. And then bringing your hand down. Now we obviously need a little bit of magic. So we're going to place magic onto our mats.
Or you could have a lot of magic.
Or a lot. Onto your feet. Onto your thighs. Onto your body. Your shoulders. Your arms. Your head. And then sprinkle that magic everywhere. Okay. We're going to come to a standing position. So the first feeling we're going to start with is a grateful giraffe. So giraffes stand nice and tall. They've got long legs and strong bodies. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet together. So the toes are kissing, the heels are kissing. Okay. And then we're going to bring our hands into our waist. Okay, so you are putting your hands on your hips and we are going to be grateful giraffes. So we're going to lift the leg that's facing Kira up. So we're going to lift the leg up in front of us. Okay, so you're going to try to bring the heel in line with your hip. So you've got to lift it quite high. But remember to be strong in your tummies here and strong. Okay, so we're going to start again and lifting the leg up and down. So we're not kicking it up. We are lifting it up nice and slowly. And the other leg, lifting it. Other leg. And down. So make sure you're not doing the same leg twice. And opposite leg. Okay, so now we go to this one. And down. And again. And down. And now if you would like to take it walking, you can. But you've got to make sure that you are strong in your tummy and you're strong in your legs. You're not kicking it up. So it's a very controlled, slow movement. So let's start together. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lift slowly and then walk. Lift slowly and walk. Lift slowly and walk. Lift slowly and let's go backwards. Lift. 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 And down. Okay. Now let's try to see if we can keep that leg out. So hands into your waist. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, you're lifting your leg up and let's see if we can keep it there for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. And the other leg. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, lifting the leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Okay, so we are going to be grateful for all the lovely people we have in our lives, and grateful that our bodies can move the way that they do. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is be a caring koala. So we're going to pretend we are koala hugging a tree. Okay, so we're going to start by taking all the weight onto the leg that's facing Kira. And the opposite foot, you are just going to point out to the side. So this is going to be your balancing leg. Okay. And then you're going to lift the arm up on the same side as the balancing leg. And the arm is going out to the pointy leg. Okay. So we're going to start by swooping this arm underneath and bending the elbow and trying to join the palms together. Okay. If that's as far as you want to go, that's fine. If you want to try and go a little bit further, you're going to bend into your standing leg and then lifting the other leg round, you're going to bring it down, placing your toes down next to the foot. So you can put the toes down there. Yes, okay, and now you're bending, like you're sitting down on a branch. Okay, so you are caring koala, you are kind, you care for your family and your friends, and your pets and the environment. Okay, and then you can uncurl, and we're going to do the same to the other side. So you're taking all the weight onto this leg, pointing the other leg out. And let's do the same with our hands. Swooping your arm down, around and joining palm to palm. Yes. Bending the leg, bringing the leg over and placing the toe down onto the mat. So you can place your toe down onto the mat and then sitting down on your branch. And thinking about all the things that you care for. And you can unwind. Well done. Okay, now we're going to be an excited elephant. So we are stepping our feet out. You're going to bring the heels in a little bit, the toes are a little bit out. Breathing in, we're bringing our arms up and joining our hands together. Okay. And then we're going to breathe in and breathe out. You're going to fold forwards at the waist. Okay, and then you're going to join your fingers together. This is now the elephant's trunk. So we are swaying here. And the elephant is going to be so excited that it's in the water that it's now going to suck the water up and it's going to come to a standing position and spray out the water. And let's do that again. Breathing in and breathing out. We are bending forwards, swaying our trunk, and sucking up the water, and up we come. So, who's ever watched videos or seen elephants do this, they are very excited. They absolutely love it. So what do we get excited about?
Being in the water, having a nice cool off on a hot day maybe.
Okay, and what else?
You will feel...
what makes you excited?
seeing my family every day after I come home from school.
So at the moment we may not be going to school, but you are spending more time with family, so that could be exciting.
Yeah.
And the idea of going back to school soon is exciting. So let's do that again. Arms up, and then we're going to breathe. We're going to breathe out as we're going down, swaying our arms. So you're going to feel this in the back of the legs. We're making our legs nice and strong. Sucking up that water, and up you come. And then you can bring your hands down. Okay, and then we are going to be a tree. So we're going to spread our kindness like trees' leaves. Okay, so we are going to start on the leg that's on Kira's side. Okay, this is little balancing leg. So you are going to find a spot ahead of you to look at, and not the wobbly person around you. You are going to bring your foot either onto your ankle or below the knee or above the knee. Okay, so go to where you feel you've got the best balance. Okay, and then you're going to bring your arms out beside you. So you're now strong and balanced on that leg, and you're breathing in, growing your branches, spreading all that kindness and oxygen and everything good that trees do. And then we're going to be like the trees now that are losing their leaves. But we are spreading all the kindness around. You're kind to yourself, you're kind to your parents, kind to your friends, and kind to the earth. Cool, let's do the other side. Okay. If you fall out of it, just come and get back into it. Okay, so you are taking all the weight on the leg that's on my side, and then bringing the heel to the ankle, bringing the foot below the knee or above the knee. So don't put it on the knee because you will hurt your knee. And once you feel like you're balanced enough, you're bringing your branches out beside you, breathing in, and then you are going to release your hands and just spreading all that beautiful kindness around and down. Okay, so that is also a lovely pose to do if you feel like you can't concentrate. So you can do that first, and then go and do some schoolwork. That'll help you with your concentration. All right, so now we're going to come onto all fours. We are going to pretend we are friendly dogs here now. So, you're going to walk your hand or your paws one space ahead, digging in the toes, and you're going to lift your tail up to the ceiling, and you're going to come into a down dog. So, if you feel like your legs are feeling tight, now you can pedal the feet slowly. So you are pedaling the feet, getting some movement into the back of the legs. So this is a pose you can do every day. Please do it every day, everybody. And then we are going to be friendly doggies and come down onto our knees. And you're going to smile like a friendly doggy. And then breathing in. And as you breathe out, you're lifting your tail back up again. And then coming down onto your knees and smiling. And one more time, lifting the bum up. And then coming down and smiling, being kind. And then you're going to lift the bum up. And you're going to walk your hands towards the feet. Okay, and just bring the toes out a little bit. And now we're going to be silly monkeys. So we are going to walk our hands and our feet to the front of the mat. So we're walking the opposite hand and opposite feet together, being silly monkeys. And then back. And then forwards. And then back. So you can bend your knees if you want to. If you feel like it'll be a bit better. Okay? And then we're going to start jumping around like silly monkeys. Okay, so ready and go. Woo. Okay, so Kira's going to demonstrate for us. Do it again. Yes, like a silly, silly monkey. And then you're going to come to sitting down. We are going to hug the knees in. And then you're going to roll. What I want you to do is rock and roll on your back. I want you to do that 5 times. And then stay on your back. Okay, so we are going to slide back. So don't hit your head. 1. Woo! Okay, so when you're rolling back, make sure you're not going to hit anything. And again. And again. And I think we've got one more. Okay, and then you're going to go back onto your back. And you're going to grab hold of the outside of your feet. Coming into a happy baby. So your knees are going into the armpits and you are now a happy baby, so you can roll around. So you're still grabbing hold of the feet in happy baby. So lie down and grabbing hold of the feet. Yes, okay. So how you had your... So you are thinking about all the things that make you happy in your life. But please don't knock over anything. And then one last rock, you're going to lay your feet out, your legs out, your arms out. And then you're going to have your hands next to you. Closing your eyes. And then you're going to count to 30 on your own, quietly in your head. And then when you finish doing that, you can roll over onto your side and then come to a seated position, but come up slowly, sitting cross-legged. You're going to close your eyes again, and we're just going to do a couple more rounds of balloon breathing. So closing your eyes gently. Start by breathing out. And then breathing in through your nose. And out. Don't forget your bubble. Breathing in through your nose and out. And one last time, you're breathing in and then you are blowing your bubble. And then you're going to repeat after me. I am caring.
I am caring.
I am grateful.
I am grateful.
I am kind.
I am kind.
I am caring.
I am caring.
I am grateful.
I am grateful.
I am kind.
I am kind.
And one last time and louder. I am caring.
I am caring.
I am grateful.
I am grateful.
And I am kind.
And I am kind.
And then you can slowly open your eyes. And remember, if you see somebody without a smile, why don't you give them one of yours? So I hope you all have a nice weekend and I hope you stay warm because I think it's going to be cold. Bye everyone.
Bye.